Machamp's Unite move is one of the strongest Unite moves in the entire game. The amount of impact it has in teamfights is absolutely insane. Just by hitting multiple targets very easily, they get stunned, they take a lot of damage. You can easily use it to flank, to engage from front as well with the eject button. And it's still one of my most, or like one of the most satisfying and one of my all-time favorite Unite moves in the entire game. For sure. For the build right now, we're running eject button, because you can either do dynamic punch into eject button or Unite move as well. You can eject button doing Unite move, which is also quite nice. And then of course we run attack weight, and I'm running the crit build with scope lens and razor claw, because our cross shop in late game can also crit, and it just increases our damage by quite a lot. In this game, some few unfortunate things are happening, or are going to happen. Right now, this last hit I sadly couldn't get. And then, at some point, I want to talk about something in this game, because I just feel like it's something people still don't know. Here, my quarter shop also snapbacked, which I found, you can see it snapbacked, and I go down. So, I was very tilted already, just 1 minute into the game, as you can see. I was not happy with this. I really can't believe that snapback is still a thing. I really just don't. It's so annoying. I guess it's the controller, right? The controller just doesn't really have a dead zone. I'm using the Pro Switch controller. Was one of the most frustrating things to happen. And then another very frustrating thing happened. You're gonna see in a second right here. I'm collecting some more coins, and then I want to score these points. And I know I have a few more. I have like 13 right here, but if Mewtwo steps onto the goal, my speed increases and I'm able to score. But my Mewtwo doesn't step onto the score point, onto the goal point, and I sadly go down. So I think there's a lot of Unite players who don't realize that if you go onto a goal, you increase the speed of how fast you score per ally. The more allies on the goal, the faster all of you score. So if Mewtwo's on the goal there, then I will be able to actually get the score. And I thought he's going to realize that as well. Because, of course, the Espion is there, but as long as he walks onto it, it's going to be enough. Now my Mewtwo's staying bot lane. So in these scenarios, when your jungler also just stays in a lane, which he can as well right now, he's level 5, so you can just dominate the lane. Just make sure you take over Central area to make sure this experience is not wasted. This is not because I was, annoyed at him. My Mewtwo just doesn't want to go back to his jungle. He just wants to keep pressuring bot path now. And maybe, there's a lot of Mewtwo players who just never go back to Central area after the first rotation, because they just want to be annoying and just auto-tech a lot, and they just never leave lane, from what I've noticed. So just make sure you always clear the Central area. If your jungler doesn't do it, if you notice they overstay in lanes for way too long, just make sure you go cleared, so you don't waste that experience. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of this gameplay now, and don't forget to like the video and subscribe to my channel. Let's take both of our berries. How disgusting. It's not even about reading. I feel like that's something you should notice over time, right? I feel like that's something you should just notice. I'm playing the game, but I don't know. Nice. Gonna farm level 13. There's so much XP everywhere. Machamp is kind of bad without Unite move. You kind of just like farm Unite move. Actually, can still look for one score here. They have no jump pads yet. Okay, but they have Mewtwo Unite, I guess. Oh. That's just sad. Oh my god. I knew he's gonna Unite move me. Wonderful. Wonderful, eh? We Fupa Unite so I can be top lane right now. Oh, let's actually stay top. Okay, goodbye. I would have not made it out otherwise. I'm gonna stack here. Never mind, I'm getting Mewtwo Unite moved, so my stacks are a bit less. Okay, thank you. Oh, yes! Come here. I'm running. Penta, give me the penta, give me the penta, give me the penta. No! That's 4. Und wir fahren mit viel weit Pokémon, so at least the small ones for my Unite. Oh, we have Fupa, so I can always port in. He doesn't have Unite though right now. I'm not sure what his Unite move cooldown is. Okay, is it now? I guess they're flipping it. Okay, they're just dying. Okay, sure. Just got wiped. Nice. Oh, that damage. 3.2k crit as well. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Early game was a disaster, but at least team fights were not a disaster.